Hey, it's no secret that Meridian, Idaho is an amazing place to live, and people who are moving there and who have moved there absolutely love it, and I want you to love it too. However, the cost of living has gone up in Meridian, Idaho. You're seeing those housing prices go up, especially last year. They shot up like a rocket. So, is it still affordable to live in Meridian, Idaho? Can you still make the move here, or will it bust the bank? Well, I'm going to talk to you a lot about that here in this video. But first, my name is Greg Langhaim. I'm an associate broker here in the Idaho area, which means I can help you buy and sell real estate. So if you're thinking about coming to the Boise, Idaho area, pick up the phone, give me a call, shoot me a text, or send me an email so that we can connect and put a game plan together that's right for you. For all the best things about living in Idaho, I want you to subscribe to my YouTube channel and smash that bell so you're notified every time I drop new content for you. All right, if you're ready to get into the nitty-gritty of the budget, I'm ready to help you. So let's go! I'm really excited about this video because I'm going to take you to Albertsons, the largest Albertsons in Idaho, and show you what the pricing is on your everyday necessities. You know, how much is cheese? How much is meat? You know, what does that Albertsons really have? Because if you haven't been to that Albertsons, you're going to want to hang in with me to the end of this video as I take you on a tour of it. But let's talk about the cost of living. Earlier today, I had someone in my office moving from Sonoma County, and they were concerned about their salaries and the cost of living and if it's going to pencil out. So first and foremost, let's just dive into the housing prices. So you've seen the housing prices kind of shoot up, and then they're kind of starting to come down a little bit. The average price here in the Treasure Valley is around $533,000. Now, if you're coming from a more expensive market, you're loving that. If you're coming from a market that's kind of even Steven to that, it's like, oh man, you know, I wish it was a lot less. So let's talk about what people are doing and how people are making it. So if you are coming into this area from a higher market, you're in the driver's seat, right? You can buy a great house, probably a really comfortable house that you're enjoying, find a job or you have a job that's going to pay for your expenses, no problem, and you're probably going to have some money left over to either go get a rental property or just to kind of keep in cushion just to see how it all plays out. So if you're coming from a different state, coming to Idaho, you know, let's just say California, you know, your property taxes are probably going to be a lot higher than they are here in Idaho. You know, a client of mine said, hey Greg, this is awesome being here. The amount we paid for the year in Idaho would have only covered 2 months in Southern California, which is crazy to me. So they're like, we are already loving this extra cash. Also, you know, our sales tax is at 6%. So if you're at a higher sales tax, everything's on sale, as a client mentioned to me. Greg, I love it. I love shopping because everything's on sale. I tell my husband, I got so much stuff on sale. Everything I bought was on sale as she comes in with all this stuff into the house. When it comes to utilities, you know, your utilities are going to be a lot less if you're coming from, especially if you're coming from Arizona, coming from California, Oregon, Washington. Utilities are a lot less than they are in those states. Now, for your power bill, right? So I say this all the time, you know, if you're heating your home in the winter, you know, your gas bill is going to be high. So I have a swimming pool, I heat it right now, you know, I have the temperature set at 64, I think. So it kicks on every now and then, but you know, my average heating bill is around $180, and that's with my wife keeping our brick house really toasty warm at 71 degrees. That's toasty for me. So it's not toasty enough for her. She'd have it at 75, I think, in the winter time, plus a blanket. So if you can relate to that, then you have a good idea on what your utility costs would be for the heat. Power is on the other side of the coin during the winter. So our power bill is around 50, 60 bucks. And that's with the kids leaving lights on downstairs in the basement, you know, and us doing our thing. So just flip that around in the wintertime and the summertime. And they're about polar opposites. So how you can offset that, of course, you could get a pellet stove. You could get a home with a wood burning stove. There's options that you can do that. Now, in Idaho, and this always surprises people when they come here, is we don't have the solar panels. You won't see too many solar roofs with solar panels. It's just not a big thing here. I think because our power is, you know, affordable still. So you're going to save money on your utilities, you're going to save money on your property taxes, and then of course everything's on sale because you're at 6%. So it depends on what your income taxes or your sales taxes, where you're coming from. It may be on sale, you know, here, or it may just be the same. Drop me a comment. I want to know what your current gas prices are. Want to put where you're from? That's cool too. Gas prices are currently sitting around $3.79 here in the Boise area. A friend of mine from California shared with me today that their current gas prices for regular unleaded, get this, $5.09. That is crazy. Here, well, you're not driving as much. You're not driving around as much. If you have a job that's letting you telecommute, you're hardly driving, so you're not going to be spending a lot of money on gas. And if you do have to get out and about, it's not going to take you very long to get to different places. So that's one savings that people have when it comes to relocating here is the gas. They're just not filling up the cars as much. So that's huge. Now, I'm excited for this next part because I want to take you in to show you what everyday expenses look like. So we're gonna head out to Albertsons right now. I want to show you this Albertsons. Albertsons is headquartered here in Boise, and they built this massive Albertsons grocery store. So I want to bring you along as I show you some prices. This Albertsons has multiple options for lunch and dinner for on the go. Or hey, if you just want to sit down, relax, enjoy a drink, do some people watching at the Talon Bar, you can do that as well. You can get anything from hand-tossed pizza, hand-carved tri-tip, fresh deli sandwich, and oh man, don't forget those fresh baked donuts. If you like cooking or trying international food, they have 2 aisles dedicated to foods from around the world, so you can definitely enjoy your flavors. You're in Boise, so don't forget to grab your Boise State gear on the way out for the big game. Hopefully that was helpful. Hopefully that gave you an idea of how much things cost here and how nice it is. I mean, it's really clean, it's really open, no one had those on, if you notice that. And that's what it's like here in Idaho right now. So you don't see too many people wearing the masks, but that's where it's at, and that's real life happening on a daily basis here. So if that gets you excited about making the move, I promise you're gonna have extra money at the end of the month. Somehow people do it, and they take lesser paying jobs. So if this is motivating you to get off the fence and get your Idaho home here in 2022 or right now, I want you to go to my website, www.goingidaho.com, and start looking at all the different houses. Start finding that floor plan that's going to work for you. Maybe you need a single story with a bonus room, or maybe you need a 2-story, but you want the master on the main level. Start looking around different houses and different subdivisions. If you need help, if you have any questions, don't hesitate to reach out to us. We're more than happy to help guide you to find that perfect home. So if you thought this video was helpful, go ahead and give it a like. Drop me a comment, let me know. And don't forget to send this to your friends and family and let them know that, hey, I think we can do Meridian Idaho. I don't think it's gonna cost as much as we think it's gonna cost. And I promise you, it won't. So I look forward to seeing you. Until next Thursday, we'll see you then. Enjoy these videos.